if there was one thing in the world that I think you would have to be either extremely crazy or extremely cruel to hate. It's the one thing in the entire world that I think that a person would have a really hard time disliking. Something that even really bad people can't help but love. Something that everybody loves, everyone in the entire world except those individuals that aren't really all there, possibly. Music. I mean, think about it. Music is one of those things where there's so much variety and there's just something so revitalizing about it that just, I don't really think that it's possible to hate it, because there are so many different kinds of music that there really has to be a genre that at least somebody likes. I mean, there has to be someone who at least likes a few genres of music. Also, music is, well, in a lot of ways, music can be really good for you. It could either lift your spirits, it can calm you down. It just gives you such pure enjoyment through sound, and it's not exactly one of those things that some people would say is unhealthy for the mind or anything. Now, I know that some people say that certain types of music are brain rotting or whatever, but that's really, everybody likes certain types of music, so, and it's never wrong to like certain types of music. I mean, everybody has their own type and all. I guess the only exception is if certain songs are like blatantly offensive or have some very hurtful and emotionally harmful lyrics or something like that. But it all depends on the individual. I mean, there are plenty of songs out there that have pretty disturbing lyrics, but people really like them anyway because it gives them a thrill, brings some excitement to their life, and in turn that makes them happy, Just as long as they don't go too far with when they use their excitement, As long as they don't misuse the thrills that the music gives them. But really think about it. Is there really anyone out there in the world that doesn't like music? I mean, I could understand why people wouldn't like television because there are a lot of people that kind of waste their time doing that, and it's kind of hard to do things in the background or whatever. I don't know, it's just that too much TV can be a really bad thing, but you can never have too much music. I mean, you can work while you're listening to music. Music can really help you with anxiety. Yeah, music can help you drive better, which is good for me. That's what music is best for me. Music always helps me focus better while I'm driving. But yeah, I mean, I really do think that music was one of those very few things that is like almost impossible to hate. If you really think about it, about how great music is, what it is and what it does for people, and the great variety of it and how many people absolutely love it. I mean, I can't really imagine why somebody would hate music. I really can't see how anyone could possibly hate it. I mean, well, as you could see by my shirt, you could probably tell the kind of music that I like. And I'm sure a lot of people would probably think of that music as bad for the mind or whatever. But keep this in mind. In the 1920s, people thought jazz was immoral. People thought jazz was bad. Can you believe that? In the 1920s, people thought of jazz as the way that some people think about heavy metal today. It's like everybody always has to have something to frown upon, don't you think? I mean, the different genres of music sure have changed a lot over the years. I mean, back in the days where TV was always black and white, like the late 60s and stuff, there was this one music artist called Arthur Brown. He was the one who originally came up with the concept of corpse paint before Alice Cooper and Kiss ever did. And man, it was so funny. I mean, someone like me who is so used to heavy metal music that breaks the earth's crust and split the sky, it's so funny to see this guy in like this flaming crown thing and a white robe and corpse paint singing this jazzy song with electronic keyboard and trumpets in the background, while all these guys dressed in these ghostly Halloween costumes play the rest of the music. It's just, I can't help but find it wholesome, but I gotta remember that people from the 60s were probably terrified by it. They were probably just as terrified as that as some people would be terrified of Marilyn Manson today. It really is amazing how people's views on music have changed over the years as it continued to evolve. Yeah, it really is wild. The thing is, I'm starting to wonder, once people start getting used to heavy metal, once people start realizing that it's actually just another genre of music, what genre of music are people going to hate next? Is there going to be a new one that's going to be invented? Although I can't really imagine what new genre of music could possibly be invented. Yeah, it really is strange. I wonder when the electric guitar came into existence. I wonder when they started slamming on the electric guitar to the point where it was loud as lightning and the loud as thunderclaps, you know? I can't help but wonder. I mean, the whole concept of heavy metal, like cracking open the heavens and stuff with how loud and exciting the music is. I wonder where that all started. I mean, everything always starts somewhere, so I should ask my friend, Jester Mercutio. He'd probably know. He knows a lot about that stuff. But yeah, no matter what kind of person you are, I'm pretty sure that there's at least some kind of genre of music that you enjoy. Now, there are some people who probably think that some genres of music are trash and other genres are the only real kind of music, but that doesn't mean that they don't love music. Music really does seem to be one of those very few things that, in my opinion, it's nearly impossible to hate. I cannot imagine anybody hating music. Just seems like one of those things that everybody, no matter what their beliefs, could absolutely love.